What's up, YouTube? What's going on? It's your boy Tay, coming at you again with another YouTube video. Hope you all are having an amazing day, and if you aren't, well, don't let the rest of your day be ruined. Today, we are going to be diving into a few Yu-Gi-Oh cards I personally feel like can make the deck better, or just quite frankly open up a few more doors for Dark Magician. Let's hop on in to the video. All right, starting off with the first card, a card that I was going through my bulk, and I was just like, I remember winning my first ever trophy in Yu-Gi-Oh with this card. This card needs no introduction. We are looking at Successor Soul. Now, specifically what this card does, real quick, chat. This video will be pretty short, like a 6-minute, 8-minute video. So you see what you see, okay? Just wanted to specify that. But Successor Soul basically states in its own text, tribute one effect monster, then target one effect monster your opponent controls. Send it to the graveyard, then special summon a level 7 or higher normal monster from your deck or hand. You can only use one of these cards once per turn. The reason why I think this card is pretty solid and pretty nice is, let's say I normal summon Rod effect, or Magician Soul's effect to send spells to draw. I can Successor Soul to chain to tribute that card off the field, going second. Obviously, this is a going second card, and then I still get the effect, and then I get a big monster on top of that, and then I get a draw 2. I think this card is low-key crazy out of all the cards I'm gonna show you, but that's starting off with the first card. Starting off with the second card, we got Moon of the Closed Heaven. Now, this isn't per se Dark Magician support or Dark Magician per se, but this card does play into a lot of things like Engraver, which I will be dabbling in online. And also, this card can be used to go into a Link 5, which is what I use IP for. But she can also be used as an IP alternative. Great card. I think this card should be considered in DM. Also, these next two cards I'm going to mention because they work in tandem. We have Bond Between Teacher and Student and Dark Burning Magic. Now, quite frankly, these two cards have been amazing in DM for me over the past 4 months. The problem is, these cards are they can be very inconsistent and cause the deck to be very bricky. I don't recommend running these two cards anymore, especially going into the new format. Is hence why we have the new deck profile that I have for the first week of Yu-Gi-Oh this Saturday. If you want to watch that video, I'll leave the link down in the description below. Also, I'm doing my very best to keep my current camera, as still as possible until I get me my own camera that I can put up on a pod. So we're working towards that investment. But yeah, two great cards. It's just you have to search them, and ideally you are not searching for these cards more than you're searching for the other two cards, the other cards like Soul Servant, Circling, etc., etc. Moving on to the next set of cards, I want to put these two back in the deck, but specifically I want to put not one but 2 Secret Village of the Spellcasters. Now, this is considered a brick in DM. It's a strong brick, actually. You usually want to search it off on Terraforming, but the card, Terraforming basically says add a field spell from your deck to your hand. There's a card called Demise at a Land. Hopefully I edited it in here in this video, but basically that card allows you to activate a field spell when your opponent special summons a monster. So Secret Village basically, as long as you control a spellcaster, your opponent cannot activate spells. But if your opponent controls spells, they can activate spells, and if you control no spells, they can activate spells. So yeah. Also, another card, I'm gonna add 2 extra cards to this. And these 2 cards are kind of iffy, but it's something that I dabbled with definitely before the NAWCQ. I didn't have a lot of success, but I saw potential in this deck with these cards. These 2 cards consist of Foolish Burial and Foolish Burial Goods right here. One specifically states send one spell or trap card from your deck to the graveyard. You can only activate one per turn. Foolish Burial states that you can send one monster from your deck to the graveyard. The issue with these cards being in my deck, well, Foolish Burial Goods sends Soul Servant for free, and that's just a free body, but that's also going -2, which is pointless. Foolish Burial is a 1-for-1 trade. Getting rid of bricks out of the deck. But if the aspect of the deck knows how to move cards from deck to hand or from hand to graveyard, there's no point of running Foolish Burial. Honorable mention, Dark Magic Attack. But this card is super weak because it takes an entire turn to search for it with Eternal Soul, which at that point, you're better off just running. You're better off just running the card deck is search for the blowout card. Destroy spells and traps with this card. And you get a summon on top of it. And you don't lock yourself out of your deck. Other than that, Yuki fam, that basically covers the entire video. This video, unfortunately, isn't gonna be a 12+ minute long video. I just wanted to touch on a few things today. I do got a lot going on tomorrow. If you do not expect a video tomorrow, that is because I am out and about. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please be willing to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification so you don't miss another video. And as always, I will see you guys on the next video. Dark Magician Girl, say bye. Bye. like for real, like just say bye. Okay, she said bye.